Hello, it is fishbulbgeek and we're back today and we are going to, confront the council. So, without any further ado, let's get going.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
It's very, very dramatic. Yeah, you 100% don't have a choice if they were to go after Vermar, so you better complete all side missions before going to Vermar.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Yeah, politicians should not be in charge of war actions.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Technically, Solarians detted a nuclear device on Vermeer, and I hope you're not sending more Solarians because they got their ass kicked at Vermeer and needed my help. So, shove your deft touch.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
How on earth do you know that? You weren't there.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
Oh, you're going to regret that in a couple of games, aren't you?
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
I feel justified in this response.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Okay, I wasn't actually expecting her to say that. Which was a little unjustified.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
Technically, they didn't do that. Udina did that, and I'm still not convinced he has the power.
I don't care if they ground me, but they refuse to go after Saren. If they don't stop him from finding the conduit, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
Ooh,
We lost the battle, not the war. I'll figure something out.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
Are you spying on us, Joker?
No, ma'am. Just knew you were on the ship and figured I'd pass the message on. The captain said to meet him at Flux, that club down in the wards.
You should probably go meet with him.
right, so, ladies, you are gonna come out and stretch your legs. And yes, I could take Caden, but I'm not going to. You don't get off the ship nearly enough. And to be fair, you're not...
interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Yeah, to be fair, you're not going to get off the ship later, so this is probably your last chance.
Presley has the deck.
Right, now. Did we lose? Liara will join us. She'll warp in, I'm sure. I was just about to show off their armor, like Tally's wearing kick-ass Colossus Quarian armor. Liara isn't. She's wearing, oh god, what's that called?
After years of poor economic
Mercenary
performance,
armor, I
ExoGeni
think?
has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
So yeah, I think Tally's... That's probably the best looking armor in the game, actually. I think it looks really nice what they've done with the Quarian armor there. Maybe it's the hood that makes it look the best. It's hard to say. Alright, don't think there's anything useful up here, but we'll have a look everywhere because it's been a while. We're not going to get another chance to do this. Don't have anything interesting to say. Nobody there. That's the guy that has a weird line that's unmodulated. Don't think there's anything up here. Nope. Nothing new up here. There's not a lot left to do on the Citadel, to be honest. We'll save going to Flux last. I'm just going to wee wander around. I don't think there's anything new from any of the vendors, but we're going to check them all anyway. We'll just have to live with crappy loading. I doubt he's got anything new to sell, but let's have a look.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
It would be down the bottom if it was anywhere, if they have any more. In fact, I think he only sells the Spectre one, and we got that like right at the beginning of the game. So yeah, no, nothing new there. Right, let's have a look. What's the max stuff he's got? Well, he's got some level 10 gear, but I'm the only one that benefits from that. Yeah, I'm the only one that'll benefit, and even then I won't really benefit from any of this. Oh, did I forget to upgrade their assault rifles that they will never ever use? Yeah, that's just nowhere near as good. Yeah, okay, so nothing interesting there at all. I think by this point we've probably bought all of the stuff from all the vendors. No, that's to the docking bay. Let's go back out this way. I think that takes me out somewhere around the med bay. Oh, there it is, to the wards. Lots of elevators.
A research facility in the Hades Gamma Cluster was the victim of an attack by biotic extremists. The drugged researchers attacked Alliance soldiers, and the rescue operation became a brutal massacre. The research center is unlikely to reopen in the near future.
A brutal massacre? I thought... That sounds like it should be one of my missions, but... I don't remember shooting everybody. Drugged up by cultists. I'm sure I did that and only a couple of people died. Did I miss a mission? Oh. Yeah, let's level them up. It's not been that long. I must have been with them at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I reckon if I were to look on the power of things, she would have... let's get your extra points and shields, why not? What does that give you? Tech explosion, hacking, there's oh. Yeah, what's that? The nuclear Anderson, that's fine. I don't know what one is. It's not that. Siege base? That's the one I thought it was. Brutal massacre? I didn't think I thought I got through it without losing anybody. Maybe I'm misremembering that, but I could have sworn nobody died, or maybe at most one person died. Yeah. Guys, that's a bunch of humans protesting about aliens whilst they're on an alien citadel. So, you know, they're just genius. Max Medijel, Chloe Michelle.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
It's a pity how, wow, you've got nothing of any use. Yeah, her side missions don't really go anywhere after a while, which is a bit of a shame. There's lots of little dangling things like that, but...
Excuse me, you're the Spectre, right?
There's like 100% chance I'm going to be a dick to you.
Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
I mean, I'll go through all these options.
You're marking the end of the first contact war with a protest.
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
I thought the lesson of the first contact war was that there's other life in the galaxy and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
Okay, I'll grant you that the Turians overreacted, but people like you are just horrible no matter what form you take.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
Dick.
I don't know terra firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
That is not unreasonable, but some of the things these people are saying sound a bit bigoted.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
What the Alliance does affects everyone around it.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
I mean, if we can punch a reporter, why can't we punch him?
Sorry, I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember terra firma on Election Day, because terra firma remembers you.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not allowed to punch him, unfortunately, but should be able to. They're just epitomizing the worst about humanity. Alright, a couple of vendors. No, a couple of vendors here, then another vendor in there.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
I'm sure I won't, but I'm gonna have a look nonetheless. Nope, nothing. What have we got? Just, Morlan? Morlan.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Nope, nothing there.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
That does not strike me as good as what I've already gotten. I'm sure it's a much bigger number that I've already gotten. It's a much bigger number that I've got him. Because I actually know that I've got him the best. View comparison, it's... Nope, nowhere near as good. Except it's yellow, I wonder if it would look good. I'm not going to buy it just to see if it would look good, but I suspect it wouldn't look as good as that. I do think Tally's now got the best looking Quarian armor that she can. Core's Den. I don't think there's anything in Core's Den, but we might as well have a look. No, Lara, I'm not going to get a lap dance in front of you. Would be amusing though. Can't do anything there. Harkin, unfortunately I still can't punch him. Patron. Nope, nothing interesting. Financial district, I think. Have a quick shifty over there. Oh, hang on, is it this corridor? The route through this is obviously where we get Tally. Lots of wandering around. And then I think, is this going to be the corridor where we're down to the corridor? Hey, lots of very, very slow loading. So that's... yeah, that's that way. So if we go this way, I think it's that other wards access corridor. Or it might be.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
Yes, most of the technology I had hoped to bring back to the flotilla has subsequently attempted to kill us.
The Quarians only have like 2 toes, or is that just a 3 toes maybe? That's a... certainly looks like it. Maybe it's just really bad design. Yeah, wards access corridor, which is where you would find... I don't think he's still here, is he? No. Where you find that guy that you put in touch with your mother, who is presumably alive in all of, well, at least one of your other backgrounds, because I mean, obviously if you choose the colonist background, your parents are dead because your colony got attacked.
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
I can't remember what your background is for your parents if you choose the Earth background. I think it just says you grew up on Earth, but I don't think it says anything about your parents. Maybe it's true. Maybe the only parents Shepard has is if you're a spacer. I like the Citadel. It's fun getting to run around. Gives you a real sense of size and complexity, actually. I wouldn't say freedom because it's too small for that, but they did their best with what they had, I think. But yeah, it makes it more immersive. Being able to come here and see everybody. Oh yeah, one last shopkeeper. Who, I'm going to go out on a limb and say has nothing to sell me.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Let's start with standard. Nope, nothing. Not even gonna bother asking about anything else. Yep. Big statue of the Krogan. At least they do get some sort of respect. Where's the rapid transit? That it there? Yeah. Take me to Flux. Presumably that's awards. Yeah. Been there, been there, been there, been there. We're not gonna go to Huh. Actually, I wonder if it is worth... I wonder if I can get in. I don't think I'm gonna get in to see Udina because I don't think technically he's there right now, but... And the consort. Sorry, consort has got literally nothing to say to you. Always reminds me of Halo, actually, the Halo ring, this bit. For, I would think, obvious reasons. Right, you won't have anything to say. Let's just have a quick look over here. No point complaining over there. No, I didn't think he was here, actually. It was just worth a quick check, but yeah. Sadly, not around. Alright, yes, let's go ahead and get ourselves to Flux. And see what Captain Anderson has to say. Nope, it's not Presidium. I think that's... So we spoke to Charles Saraceno, and I think he might be the last little bit you can do in this.
Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
What kind of situation are we talking about?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
I understand, it's important, so what do you need?
Well, in order to do my best for humanity, I need the best resources on the market. There's a mental stimulant that increases alertness and cognitive function. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
Yeah.
What exactly is this stimulant?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
If you know the monthly limits, why'd you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Yeah, I already don't want to help you.
Why is this deal so important?
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Nah, it's going to be exactly the same line, isn't it? What does this line
You
produce?
should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
That's exactly the same line I just heard.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
I don't see all the top negotiators soliciting help to go over the legal limit, Keeler.
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
No trade negotiation is worth ruining your life for. Let it go and get help.
You don't understand. Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
That's an addict talking, Keeler. What does it take to convince you?
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
Yeah, some of those Paragon options looked an awful lot like I was going to give in and help him. Now, if it were me, I'd be calling security or his assistant or somebody and making sure he didn't go ahead and just get the drug from somebody else. Because, let's be honest, an addict would not give up like that. Huh. I don't think I've ever noticed that conversation in the background before. That's, Here we are, supposed to be promoting unity, and I can't do anything about that conversation. Oh well. Hello, and oh. There's only one chair here. My friends are going to have to stand, and quite frankly, that's rude.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Definitely break into his office.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Yes, I have done everything.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Okay, that's probably a good place for us to stop. We've done literally everything else in the game now, I think. Yeah, that's just gonna be... Nah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Alright, what's in the journal? So, yeah. It's fine. So then just go to Ilos. Okay, so yes, we are now on the last mission, Race Against Time. Wards, and it has to be the CSEC. Pretty sure the cutscene is going to trigger the next time I go to the ship. So, for a second I thought that was Garrus. It's obviously not. Yeah, that strikes me as a good place to stop. Udina's a dick. The council are, well, they're short-sighted politicians, really, who know not who. Well, they probably do know a little something about war, but they're still not thinking big enough, and their prejudices are going to come back and bite them on the ass. We all know that that's going to happen, and yeah, kind of can't wait for 3 actually. I'm not really mean. I don't say I told you so a lot, but I don't feel that bad for what happens in. Well, I mean, I do feel bad, blah blah blah, Fate of the Galaxy, but I don't really feel that bad for what happens in 3. More for the people than for them. But yes, that strikes me as a good place to stop it. And next time, we're gonna get our ship back, and we're gonna go to Ilos. Damn it! And I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, we got the girls out. They got to stretch their legs. Got to speak to racist Charles
Treaty
Saracino.
negotiations between the Alliance and the Solarian Republic have finally concluded. Solarians praised the openness and flexibility of Alliance negotiators in pursuing a deal that benefited both sides. The deal was brokered by new Alliance negotiator Thomas Kent after his mentor Elias Keeler withdrew, citing health reasons.
Yeah, I suspect that would be a very different line. Depending on what I've chosen, except it's been that long since I've chosen that very different line, I can't remember what it is exactly. Also, I'm surprised there wasn't. Maybe you only get something about Saracino and Terra Firma and Armistice Day protests if you actually choose to support him. I don't know. Again, it's been a while since I've chosen to do that because I like playing as a Girl Scout or Boy Scout, depending on who I'm playing as. I mean, some of the Renegade options are fun, but I mostly like to be awesome. Oh, yeah, can't actually go up that far. It does hard stop you there. Nothing else to say. Lovely shot of the Normandy there. Yep, we are going to go and take her back out of lockdown and go and do our job to do our bit to defeat Saren, and that is what we're going to do next time. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I do hope you'll join me shortly for the next one. Take care, guys. Ta-ta for now.